Hey, it's Mr. Pearson. We're going to be talking about the area array method for multiplication. You should know that this is called the area array method because it utilizes the concept of area and arrays. So if we have 2 times 6, these would be arrays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arrays could also be circles or boxes. But here we would know that this is a 2 by 6, and the area is 12. There's 12 of them. So 2 times 6 equals 12. And we can do larger problems with that as well. So say we had 35 times 7, that would be a 35 by 7. And again, we would use the concept of area, length times width, to solve that. But this time we could take this 35 and do 30 and 5. This is utilizing the distributive property. So instead of doing 35 times 7, we're going to do 30 and 5 times 7. So we'll do 7 times 30 to figure out the area of this larger shape here, and we'll do 7 times 5 to figure out the area of this shape. So if we do 7 times 5, this area will be 35, and 7 times 30, we would say that 30 is the same as 3 times 10. So we could say 7 times 3 is 21, times 10 would be 210. This area would be 210 squares, and this area would be 35 squares, and the total area would be 245. Now, one of the trickiest things for students to do is 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication as 4th graders. So if we had 46 times 54, we could actually represent this as area array problem 2. It would be 54 by 46, but again, we can utilize the distributive property to take that 54 and make it into a 50 and a 4, and the 46 into a 40 and a 6. Then we would divide the areas up like this, so that we would find the 6 by 4, 24 of this smaller area, and then we could do, in this particular model, the sequence doesn't matter, but we could do 6 times 50, which would be 300, 40 times 4, 160, and then when it gets to these trickier ones, we can recognize that 40 is the same as 4 times 10, and 50 is the same as 5 times 10, and now we can do 4 times 5 is 20, times 10, 200, times 10 again, 2,000, and if we add those, we would find the whole area, which would be 2,484 for the entire area. So we can deduce that 54 times 46 equals 2,484. And that is how we can use the area array model to solve multiplication problems.